Right, all dry now, welcome back. Okay, today I'm going to get the tank stuck back on the bike, get the badges off and the tank pads. Now that's because, as I think you found out in the last video, Penny Pitstop wants these grandpa badges gone. She does never really liked them since she bought a bike, and I kind of agree with her. They're not in keeping with the style and the design that she wants for it. We are going to do some more pin lining on this, but in this area rather than on top. The top's done now. We wanted that in place first to get an idea of where we're going. Now we're going to take the badges off. I think you take the badges off, you've got to take the knee pads off. They look a bit daft on their own, so they're coming off as well today. Once the sides of the tank, then clean all the foam and the glue off, get all that out of the way. That's a little bit of fun and games today. And I can't really do it on the bench because you have to hold the tank really still. You have to muscle those off with the dental floss. I'll show you that trick again. But if you're going to do that, you've also put it on the bike, because the safest place to put it, where it's not going to get marked or dented or pushed against the wall accidentally, is to put it on the bike and do it. So that's the first task. Get everything connected back up, bolt the tank down so it's safe on the bike, then get all the furniture off the sides of it, get it all cleaned up, and finally, good old coat of wax all over it so it's nice and polished again, and then we can call it done for today. The other thing is, so the mudguard, I'm going to bolt that on, wax and polish it, looking absolutely fantastic. Finally, before I get stuck into that, please make sure, if you can, that you subscribe to our friend Mackie. MackieBass, link underneath. He's the person who did this and the fire paint work. He's the man with the talent. He doesn't make a living at that, which is staggering, as so many of you have said. So make sure that if you can subscribe to him, spread the knowledge. The more people know about him, the more people who want something like that done can find him, and then he can make a little bit of money from that, so hopefully can support himself and what he does. And I think anybody who is capable of producing something like that should really and honestly be doing it for a living. They really, really should. Okay, there we go. It's enough waffle. Let's get the tank on, get it cleaned up, get it polished. Made a video some years ago on removing stickers and glue, and I used Patron at the time. Patron's brilliant. It gets almost any sticker glue off, even old, hardened, encrusted stuff, it just melts it off. But for today's job, I'm not risking that. I don't want any seriously noxious chemicals near that artwork. So I'm just taking the really long-winded, hard way, and I'm just rolling this glue off by hand. We started by hand, but after the blisters develop, I'm going to use the rubber pad that actually came off, because that's nice and soft and bendy and supple, and that's just rolling the glue back nicely. It's painstaking. This has taken half an hour so far just to do this bit, but it's worth it because I don't want any chemicals near that whatsoever. You can get paint and glue remover, you can get sticker glue remover, proper stuff, You could use acetone, you can use all manner of different things to get sticker glue off. I know most of you have got a favourite, but for this instance, all I'm going to use is get the worst of it off by hand, the long way. When it's all done, the little tiny bit of residue that's left, just some nice safe WD-40. Just wipe it over and it takes all the last little bits off, makes it absolutely smooth. And that way I'm not risking the new artwork, which is, can you imagine? Oh my God. So there we are, the long-winded way for safety. Right, now the tank badges, or grandpa badges as Penny calls them. Now, a factory badge is going to be stuck on proper tough. Obviously, the way it's stuck on needs to be with a material of some description that is fuel proof, so if you spill fuel, the badges aren't going to fall off. But it won't be that tough that they don't come off. They won't be stuck on with something hard and set, like a super glue or something. They'll just be a sticky foam backing. I've never seen anything else sticking a badge on, and these cast, I think they're die cast pot metal badges. Okay, so let's warm it up first. The old hairdryer on it, that's what it needs to be. Don't use a hot gun. Again, it's a fuel tank, you've got new artwork, you've got paint and so on. Hot guns can be a little bit too much. Nothing wrong with a hairdryer. If you can hold your hand in front of it, that's warming up. Right. Just till it's probably a bit too hot to touch with the back of your hand, that's all you need. Low length floss. Good reason for using dental floss is it's slippery and it's waxed and all that, so it kind of won't drag and snap. Double it over, wind it round, gives you double strength and a little bit of a serration to the shape of it. And this, as far as I know, this is the only way to get solid badges off without too much trauma to the paintwork. It's the way that paint shops do it and have done for years. And all you do, start at the beginning of the badge, go inside it and just gently, with a little bit of force this way, just saw up and down. And you're sawing through the foam inside. Try and resist the temptation, like I said, to get hold of that and pull it off, because this back corner is likely to go into the paintwork. Seen it happen a few times and it's devastating. Just be patient. You get there. This single bit works better. There it is. My God. Now all the time we've had this bike, I thought these were metal badges because they look like metal badges. ABS plastic. Here you go. Plastic badge. I had no idea. Unbelievable. There we go. Right, now just got to get this off. Warm it up first. They roll off really nicely. Lovely. No grief, no residue as such. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Fantastic. Here we go. So there you go, debadging Triumph tank. Nice. Bit of WD, clean it up. Nowhere near the artwork. Straight off, beautiful. Better already. Okay, that's the left side done. Let's do the other side. Those of you following this from the paintwork from the last video, follow the channel, then this is just kind of part 2 or the second part of the tank makeover for Penny. But I've called this Debadging a Triumph Tank as a video name for a reason, because I want it to go in the simple skills and the how-to section of the channel so that it can help anyone else who wants to take the badges off their tank. Still shocked and stunned that this is a cheap plastic badge. Actually, let me rephrase that. It's a plastic badge. There's nothing cheap about them. You can imagine what they cost. I don't know, but I imagine they're still just as expensive as you would get if you paid for a metal badge. They're well stuck on, that's for sure. The foam that's in there is very resilient, but thankfully it just rolls off, which is really nice, makes it a lot easier to remove. There we go. Let's go. And I'll just roll that off in one go. Obviously, the colder the environment that you're in, the harder this will be. Money spider. Bit of WD. There we are. One debadged tank. So all it leaves now to do is polish it, wax it up, wax on, wax off. So it's all shiny. Let's get to it. Right, there we go. I think it looks a whole heap better without all the furniture on the sides. In fact, I like it with nothing on the sides at all. I really like that. But as you know, it ain't my bike, so it ain't my choice. But honestly, who knew? Tupperware. Staggered, really. I think what it means is that they were so good in their finish. This plastic chrome finish was so good that I genuinely thought they were metal badges. So that's me for all day. What did I know? Anyway, there we go. Like I said, it's not my bike, so it's not my choice. I love that as it is. I think the plan is between the two of them that there's going to be some other artwork going on, perhaps a little triumph done in the pinstriping like this to match in, bring the colours in, the 3 colours are used and so on. So I know whatever it will be, it'll be awesome. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to chuck this outside, give you a proper walk round, because a lot of you asked for a walk round this after 4 years of constant little bits and pieces modification, what it looks like today. So let's do that now. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, ride safe. See you next time.
Born in 46, raised up in the sticks, somewhere in North Carolina. We spent a lifetime making moonshine and smoking homemade cigarettes, soaking up the sunshine, drinking in the moonlight, sharing good times with his friends. One last liquor run, then he said he was done, living a good life in the hills. When he was found, they tore his whole steel down.